This is Gary Payton II, and you are listening to the Morning Roast on 95.7 The Game.
Hey, Alan.
Hello. So I've just been curious, actually. Do more people call you Joe or Shasky or Butcher Boy?
Depends who you are. My
Okay.
mom and dad, my mom, JoJo. Some of my cousins will call me JoJo.
Okay.
That's always my name. Little Joe, if they know my dad.
What about your peers? Is it mostly Shasky?
Yeah, Shasky.
Okay.
Some of the guys at the station call me Butch because of Covey, because Covey used to call me Butch.
Right.
What's up, Butch?
Yeah,
You always do that?
I mostly
Sidoni's laughing. Butch.
I mostly call you Shasky, but then
Yeah.
sometimes a Joe will slip out. Is that too too buttoned up there?
I've been called so many horrible things. I have no problem with any of those nicknames. That's fine. As long as you're tuning in or smiling or enjoying time with me, it doesn't matter. We got Alan Stiles filling in for Bonte Hill right now. It's the Morning Roast. It's a Friday, 95.7 The Game. Warriors are off this weekend, but we've got obviously the dunk contest, and we've got the three-point shootout and the skills competition and the rookie sophomore challenge. And this used to be the time for Warrior fans that we would kind of celebrate because the team used to stink. I know a lot of the younger people only know them as champions. I know them as the team that didn't have an all-star for what felt like the entirety of my life.
Yeah.
And then I would look forward to Friday night in the all-star game weekend because Gilbert Arenas is going to play in the rookie sophomore challenge.
Let's do it.
Jay Rich is
Jay
in the
Rich,
dunk
baby.
contest, right? Like, those are what I look forward to,
Yeah.
right? Jay Rich throwing the ball off a Boozer's head, things like that. So it's a unique time of reflection for me right now as a Warrior fan because I'm saying to myself, well, we do have all-stars now. Curry is obviously an all-star. We've had 3 all-stars in one game. We've had multiple
We had
all-stars.
4.
Did we have 4?
When it was
Durant,
Draymond,
that's right.
Durant.
You're
Yeah.
right. I stand down. We've had coaches coach it. We've been winning three-point shooting contests multiple times for Steph, one time for Clay. So we've kind of run the gamut. And all-star weekend's fun for me. Like, I'll tune in. I'll notice it. But, like, it's lost its luster.
You want to hear who's in the dunk contest?
Do I? I don't know. You tell me.
Kenyon Martin Jr., Trey Murphy III, Jericho Sims, Mac McClung. And that's it. Those 4.
Mac McClung.
Mac
Wasn't he with
McClung.
the Warriors earlier this year?
Yeah, Mac McClung, that's my guy. I mean, Mac McClung, he's a highlight reel. Shout out Texas Tech. I don't know what is the issue with the dunk contest. I have no clue. But my thing is this. If you're going to go G League and two-way guys, at this point, you might as well fire up. Didn't TNT have that show with, I can't remember who the host was, but they were just street dunkers. Why don't we just get the best street dunkers and have them go up against these guys at this point?
Not bad. I mean, we had these guys from the Harlem Globetrotters come in, and I watched this guy's highlight tapes, or whatever, highlight tapes, his Instagram reels, and I was like, dude, this guy gets up. And he's only like 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah.
This dude's doing windmills from like the free throw line.
Why don't we just make a whole spectacle out of it at this point? If NBA players don't want to keep it as, keep it to the high level that it was in this rite of passage, then let's just make a spectacle. Let's go full on, street dunkers versus NBA dunkers. Why not? Why not at this point?
I mean,
because I just named off 4 names, and the only reason half the people listening know one of the names is because it was Mac McClung, who's on the Warriors.
Yes. Sam had an interesting idea. I'm going to get into the Warriors in a second because we were talking about championships yesterday, and like, hey, Warrior fans think, hey, this is a championship team, right? They've done that. They've been there. You doubted them last year, even though their record was better at this point last year. Like, they've earned the benefit of the doubt as 4-time champions and as reigning champs to believe that they could win it all. And we'll get to what I'm thinking on the other side because I don't normally allow myself to do that. But Sam Lubman, you had an idea for this All-Star weekend. I think it's a fun one. Why don't you kick it out to us?
Yeah, no, one thing I've always kind of wanted to see in the All-Star game weekend is like, let's get like a one-on-one tournament. Just get like 16 guys or something like that, one-on-one, play to 11.
Who's your 1 seed? Giannis?
It would depend.
Durant.
It'd be kind of tough. I think that the most difficult thing would be like, do you have like separate divisions for like, your bigs versus
You
like
have
guards?
to.
Like, because if you have like Giannis going one-on-one against Dame, like, I don't know.
You have to. You
think
have
that
to
would
do. It's just like boxing.
Alan, I love playing a big in a one-on-one because I want to bring that guy out as far as I possibly can. Impossible for me to guard. You just can't give the ball up. Like Kyrie versus Giannis, sign me up.
Yeah, like, let's see like Embiid go one-on-one against John Moran. Like, that would be kind of fun. I think that'd be kind of like something different like that. Like the All-Star game, it's like, it should basically be like I don't know, like street basketball for a weekend, basically. Let's just have like a bunch of pickup games for a weekend, just have fun with it and not take it seriously.
The problem is, do you guys think any of these guys' egos would allow them to do this?
This is why they're not
Absolutely
doing
not, because
the
they don't
dunk
want to get
contest.
embarrassed, and then it would be posted constantly. See, one-on-one, this guy can't beat this guy. Like,
Exactly.
That's why LeBron, I think, never did the dunk contest.
Which is ridiculous.
Because he never wanted to get like roasted
Agreed.
about it. So yeah.
And it ruined the dunk contest. As much as I love LeBron, like he is one of the reasons why the dunk contest is where it's at right now, because he didn't do it. And if he had done it, it would be still viewed as a passage of right.
Now everybody,
rite of passage.
Now everybody on the other side of LeBron James, now they don't want to do it to follow him.
Exactly.
All of the Michael
They're too
Jordan,
cool.
right? All of the disciples pre LeBron, they wanted to follow in those footsteps. Now all of the millennial players and Gen Z players, well, LeBron didn't do it, so I'm not doing it. Which is it is sad. It is sad because it's a reason to watch. And then you know what does annoy me though?
What's that?
Because every single year that happens, and then you get John Morant's going to send out 7-10 tweets about it. Donovan Mitchell's going to, everybody, they're all going to tweet about it. It's just this feeling of we're better than the dunk contest, which bothers me. It just bothers me.
No, I hear you on that one. But